Alright guys, Dylan here, back with more Death Stranding. This should be the end of chapter 12. Let's go. Hopefully this is the right spot. Okay. Yeah, this should be the end of chapter 12. We just went across the entire eastern region.
You made it. Fragile's been in a coma for a while now. But with all these cryptobiotes you brought,
So we only got 2 more orders
we
after
should be
this.
able to bring her round. And with any luck, it'll only take a few more to get her back on her feet. You did well, Sam.
Oh, so I guess I could have. I ended last episode early because I was worried that there was going to be a lot of cutscenes before the results page, but looks like in retrospect I could have just gone to the results page. Yeah, ideally I would finish this. I'll finish Death Stranding in this recording session. We'll see. Again, I have about 2.5 hours from now. So I have to leave. Again, that doesn't mean I'm going to record the entire of that 2.5 hours, but that's probably like an hour and a half to 2, though, I would like to record. So it's like, if we can finish the game within that time, that'll be cool. We'll see. Again, we only have 2 more orders left, so it's like, how much more can there really be? But who knows with this game.
Sam.
You're back. It must have been one hell of a journey, especially on your own. But now the whole team is together again.
The whole team? Die Hardman too?
Too much traveling to and from beaches in such a short span. Chiral matter contaminated her cells, effectively causing jet lag on a molecular level. Because of that, her homeostatic mechanisms were shaken. Don't worry, she's not in any danger, but she needs some rest.
So where's the director?
Why do you just push,
He's being
Lock
looked
me
after
away.
in another room. Bridges personnel found him lying outside the isolation
Oh,
ward.
we actually did find him?
Similar to when you came back from Cliff's Beach. Even after decontamination, she needed more and more time to recover.
Sam, you made it.
Hungry?
Thanks. Looks like you need me after all. Who'd have thought?
I'm looking at a playthrough, just to get a sense of like how much more we have. It looks like we have about, what, 2 hours? Yeah, around like an hour 50 or so left,
Clock's ticking. Am I right?
according to this last playthrough. So again, I don't know if that
Here.
includes credits or not. Obviously, I don't want to scroll further.
The Great Deliverer. The only one who can reach Amelie's Beach.
You're in no condition to do this. It's not fair to you or Sam.
In my own search for Amelie's Beach, I have come to realize something extraordinary. If beaches were likened to a multiverse, hers would appear to exist on a higher plane than ours. I can walk the beaches of others, but hers is beyond my reach. It's invisible, inaccessible, even to Fragile, I fear. Imagine it as a circulatory system, if you will. Each of our beaches is a single capillary. But Amelie's Beach is the heart that pumps blood to the rest of us. Capillaries are subordinate to the greater whole. A whole governed by the heart, which gives direction, which dictates flow, which dictates everything, controls everything. Don't you see? She is in control. You may be able to travel against the flow and reach her. But having done so, if she does not wish to let you go, if she wishes to keep you, she can.
Fragile and Die Hardman broke free from her beach, didn't they?
I don't think it was any different from what happened to you. I didn't get out because I wanted to. I was forced out. Repatriated, if you will, by her.
Forced out. Why?
This is only a theory, but... she wants you. Wants you to go to her. That's her final wish, don't you think?
So that's it, huh? Amelie's the EE, and this is her endgame. Just so we're clear, if I want to stop the last Stranding and come back in one piece, I need to go to her beach and talk her out of it. That about right?
Correct. As cliche as it sounds, you're our only hope. Though quite frankly, I doubt even you can change her mind.
If you can't make her see reason, you'll have to kill her. And if you kill her...
You'll save the world, but you'll be stranded outside of it. Forever.
Might as well make it official then. You ready to deliver the package?
What sucks right now too is I have to avoid spoilers for the circle.
I'll talk to her.
They won't get around to watching.
Maybe she'll listen.
I mean, obviously, technically.
But with the shape the world's in,
like,
it'll only be delaying the inevitable. Still, if it buys us time to try and build something better, a new lease on life, at least for a little bit. Well, I can think of one woman who made the most of a chance like that.
And even then, like, even if I were to start the
Nothing
circle, I
lasts
wouldn't have time to
forever.
finish the
Not even the
circle.
world.
Anyway,
We
so
gotta
it's like,
keep
why
it going
even
as long as
start
we
it?
can, right?
I know.
Patch the holes, change the parts, all that. So we can say we had a good run, that we lived.
Thought you didn't like having to handle things with care.
Because it was hard enough keeping my own shit together. Back when we met at the cave, the only thing I cared about was making it to the next sunrise. Sure as hell didn't care about America or the future. I was living a lie, hung up on past regrets. I was broken. But somewhere along the way, I started changing. Started meeting people that made me think that maybe it wasn't all bad. People that put their faith in tomorrow, and in me. That kept the lights on, and waited for hope to arrive. So I gotta deliver, for their sake.
Even if it means you never come back?
Fucked if I do, fucked if I don't, right? Take care of Lou.
I
We're
will.
not taking him?
Couldn't find a working still mother east of Port Knot City. Kid's done enough. No more.
All right. I'll do my best to nurse our little one back to health.
Like the last jump.
Okay, concentrate. Help me look for Emily. Reach for her, Sam. Feel her. I know you love her. You love her. There.
Okay. So what's going on here?
Sam. There you are. You want to go home? Let's go home. It's okay. I know the way.
There we go. Yeah, I already knew about this title. I really have no real idea how this is going to play out, what's going on. I mean, if I already guessed what happens at the end, I would guess that he defeats Solomon and stuck here forever, right? I'm assuming that would be the end of the game. But, we'll see. Oh, we're actually in the game. Huh. So this is what Order 69 is. There's one more after this. Is there any map? No map. Okay. Or just a set piece. So we don't have anything. Well, yeah, obviously because we just jumped. I guess that makes sense.
London Bridge is falling down.
So today I'm also going to try to go to GameStop and pick up a Plague Tale. I'm probably end up trading the Valkyrie Chronicles 4 for something else. We'll see what the other thing is.
Fair lady.
The last stranding has already begun.
Amelie?
You're too late. What took you so long?
Your voice.
You still don't know who I am, do you?
Who are you?
Sam. I knew you'd come back.
What's going on there? Okay, that's not that surprising. It's the same person. Like, essentially the same. Well, I guess they already said that, right? That, like, Bridget was, like, the real-life version, and then Amelie was, like, the other version. Like, they were, like, separated or whatever.
Sam, listen to me. I love you, Sam.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach. I've been waiting for you, right here, ever since. You were supposed to stop me. Stop all of this.
You were the chosen one.
Bridget?
Yes. It's me, Sam.
Where's Amelie?
Where she's always been. Nowhere. My daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
Amelie doesn't exist.
Not in your world. I'm sorry, Sam. I've had to wear a mask for so long. Amelie and Bridget are both a part of me.
What's this supposed to mean?
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. Listen. Just listen.
But again, from the playthrough that I saw, like based on the runtime and everything, there should be about an hour and a half left, I think. So...
Do you understand,
Yeah.
Sam? Amelie and Bridget, those are just names. What I am is an extinction entity. So, knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
Is getting shot one of them?
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. You'd be straight on to the afterlife. But no. It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake. I know that better than anyone.
Why have the gun? Like, why have the gun out and everything then? What was the point?
The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. In a flash, this world will be no more. Consumed by an explosion. A big bang. So, that brings us to your first choice. Do nothing. Stay here with me and bear witness to the very end.
Just watch it burn.
Together. With me. Until the last flame winks out.
What I don't get is why are they even connected to begin with?
Doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Which, by the way, it seems like my theory that I had from a while ago
It's not
is
like
probably going to be
the world has
wrong.
long left anyway.
if I were to guess, considering BB doesn't seem to, like, I was thinking there was going to be more of a connection between BB and Sam.
Then there's the
but
second choice.
considering BB's not even in the scene here, I have a feeling it's probably not
In
gonna be the case.
expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole. Like this Kipu. But in doing
A
so,
certain part of that theory could
you
still be
also
true.
bound them to my
We'll see
beach.
in a second. I guess.
The very beach where I opened the
I
gates
think I'm
to the
probably
other
wrong,
side.
though, if I would have guessed at this point.
You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding. And mankind will live to die another day.
And it doesn't have to end here.
But it does. The beach is doomed no matter what. One look ought to tell you that. Which is why we must sever our connection.
That'll be it. The end of the Death Stranding.
You can't stop the inevitable. The sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow. You can either end it with dignity, quick, clean, and in a flash, or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well what's waiting come the finish.
I think
Those are
that's
your
not what life
choices.
is.
You kept it all this time. Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare.
But at this point, Death Stranding
You
is definitely my
brought
best
the
favorite
world
game of the
together.
year so far. Like, it's not really
You
even
have the
close.
right to decide. Pull the rope, or cut the noose. But whatever you do, don't hesitate. I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
Do we actually have to make a choice,
Wait.
or is it like the game?
I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
Where we actually have to make a decision? So what were the options again? I don't remember. Shit. Should I look up a guide just in case? Like, because I want to know. Because I want to, like, do one and get a shit ending, especially after all the fucking time I put into this fucking game. Because for all I know, I mean, I don't know. Well, I'll look up a guide just to see. Okay. Order number 69. Now for the load. Oh, okay. So we can't shoot her. So if we shoot her, it's a game over screen. So, in reality, you have no choice then. And you have to put away the gun and walk up to her.
I'm here for you. Always. Like you were for me.
Yes, why was he there to begin with?
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it
when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you.
When you're all grown up, you'll need it to make us whole
So I
again.
guess that makes sense why
And when the
Bridget,
time comes,
or why
you'll have to stop me.
Amelie looked the exact same
You are
when
the
he was
only
young.
one who can.
Yeah,
Promise you'll remember. Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
I remember. You knew. You always knew.
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust. Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time has no meaning to me. I am not a line. I am a single point. Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Our nightmares are your dreams.
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam. A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play. It was the bonds between people that brought the world together. And if that is what matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in. Come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach.
Yes, I love the live movie.
And I must stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does. If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened. But I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with. So, that's what I did.
Sounds like hell.
But you and the others came together, connected. And you may be living on borrowed time, but you still have hope. Before each of the Big Five, life rebelled. They fought back, evolved in order to survive. The extinction isn't just an ending. It's an opportunity. And if I have to pay the price for that, to be the sacrifice.
How's there still one more mission after this?
Even if we aren't together, we will always be connected. Goodbye, Sam.
Well, they just lost all this stuff. still one more order left, so what's that order gonna be? If I were to guess, I would say it's gonna be an actual delivery, because it seems to be the case. There's been two orders in a row, I don't believe. Actually, no, I guess that's not true. I guess actually the BT fight, the massive BT fight, and then the Higgs fight immediately afterwards. I guess that was actually two straight non-delivery missions, but I think those are the only two. But who knows? I don't know. Whatever, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Why the fuck is he like gray?
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
Sand speech. Now what? Wait, is this the credits? It is. There's still one more order. Okay. What am I doing? I guess that's not the right way. Yeah, there's still one more order. Like, this isn't the end of the game. There's at least one more order left, but it's not confusing. There's a random one that Nicholas Winding referenced. Okay, I'm looking at the guide. It looks like stuff actually eventually happens after the credits roll.
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. When you were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time. The truth is, those weren't your dreams. They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watched the world end so many times. Countless past extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again and again and again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive extinction to come. Like this one. And I would always be the one to end it all. To bring about the last stranding. As I have today.
It's really weird how they're structuring this. I thought like we were on a grassy area and then all of a sudden we're on the beach or whatever. Or on the shore or whatever.
The first operation, I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach. But the moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across two worlds. Bridget, my Ha in that one. Amelie, my Ka in this. Somehow, the two of us managed to coexist. Soon, our ages began to diverge. Only Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same. So I came up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father. Look. Amelie. Is French for soul. A soul that's a lie. There was no Amelie. Only me and the beach. I thought it was a curse in the beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future. I realized the beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself, including those of every organism that had ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridge babies, children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction
So
entity
really,
to
she's
come
just the
into
catalyst for like
being? What
everything
was
in
the
the story.
reason for the
Then?
previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My Ha had cancer. The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my Ha was gone. I couldn't finish what I'd started. So, I asked you to do it for me. And you did. You helped us complete the network. Helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve. Like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die. It's like the universe is trying to return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off. But somehow, life always managed to survive just enough. Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos. You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction is an opportunity.
Alright, so I'm actually right now, I'm looking at a list of PS. So essentially, as I said, I will be doing a PS4 exclusive rankings for my other channel at the end of the year. So this is what I'm kind of thinking about doing. So this is what I want to do. I'm going to do every PS4 game published by Sony that was released physically and isn't focused on online, and won't be the show, just because it's kind of redundant to just have won't be the show on there. So I'm looking at the games. Okay, this is what we got. So Killzone Shadowfall, I already have it. Knack, I have it. Just trying to see if there's anything I'm missing. Drive Club, that's online and that's being shut down, so I'm not really going to include that. I believe that's being shut down, right? Is that the one that was shut down? Yep, it's gonna be shut down in March, so not gonna include that. Infamous First Light, I'm not going to include it, just because it's essentially DLC. It is a standalone DLC, but it is still essentially DLC. It's like I'm not gonna include like I wouldn't include like Left Behind into it, just because again, it's like kind of. I mean, it's DLC. So yeah, like I wouldn't include like fucking Jack the Ripper as its own individual game, or like fucking.
I pulled the trigger twice that day. I knew
How
at
long
once
is this?
I'd
This
made
is
a
fucking
mistake.
ridiculously long.
I found your beach and looked everywhere for you.
So yeah. So Knack kills on Shadowfall. Infamous Second Son. Well, that's gonna be included. Little Big Planet 3. That's gonna be included. I have that. Last of Us Remastered. I guess I'll include it. I was initially not gonna do remasters, but I feel like well we might as well because it is still a Sony published game. I don't know. I'll have to think about it, but as of right now, I'm thinking about including the remasters. So Last of Us Remastered is part of it. Bloodborne, I have it. I haven't played it yet. Which I mean, by the way, like Destiny was published by Sony in Japan. Not going to include. I'm only going to include US. And then MLB 14, the show again, as I mentioned. Not going to do that. Actually, maybe I won't do remasters. Now I think about it, I mean, it's kind of ridiculous if I do include remasters, because that's including like the Nathan Drake collection, that's including God of War 3 remaster, that's including Journey. It's like,
I wanted.
no, I think not. Now that I think about it, so no Last of Us Remastered. And to be fair, I mean, Last of Us Remastered would probably be #1, which is why another reason why it's like kind of weird to have the #1 PS4 exclusive being a PS3 game. So yeah, I think I decided no. So Killzone Shadowfall, Knack, Little Big Planet 3, and Infamous Second Son. Then Bloodborne. I need to play Bloodborne.
I upset the fundamental balance between life and death. I just wanted to save you.
Huh. I have not played it. Okay. I think that's one I can ignore, but I'll obviously have to mention it in the video, but it's like I'm probably not gonna. But then should I also include? I mean, because like there's games I do have that were digital releases that were Sony published, like The Unfinished Swan.
It's my fate to lead our species to extinction.
But nah.
At that moment,
then that was also PS3.
You became part of that fate.
Swan.
You became a repatriate, and dooms started spreading my nightmares to others
so yeah, that
throughout the
definitely
world.
should be included anyway.
It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the Death Stranding occurred.
So essentially, this is just a whole bunch of exposition, right? I mean, this is essentially just them fleshing out the lore and everything.
More void outs, a catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction.
Tearaway Unfolded. That's another thing about Tearaway. That's a remake, right? Technically.
To wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That or hasten the last
expanded remake.
Slow death.
Okay, I mean, I'll include it. I mean,
I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here
okay,
too,
yeah. I mean, it's supposed to have more content and everything, so it's like, yeah, I'll include it. Yeah, Last of Us Remastered is just The Last of Us, so it's like, that's kind of iffy, but it's like, Tearaway Unfolded, fine.
There's another choice.
Or 1886, obviously. 7 Until Dawn is 8.
Doesn't have that option
Nathan Drake collection, as I said, not going to include.
Beyond
Two Souls, not going to include. Everybody's Gone to Rapture. Should I include that?
Where extinction is hope.
That is a Sony published game. I do own it. I don't know. Kind of iffy on it, just because I feel like if I'm going to include that, then like, do I include a whole bunch of other stuff? But as of the list I see right now, that's the only... We're getting actual credits now. What's the 50-minute mark? Anyway, Gravity Rush Remastered again, not gonna include that. MLB The Show 16, not gonna include that. Heavy Rain Beyond Two Souls Collection, not gonna include that. Ratchet and Clank, gonna include that. Because, again, it is a full remake, so. Fuck, I lost the count. Was it 8? Yeah, it was 8. So, right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. No, 9. Ratchet and Clank, Last Guardian, 10, Uncharted 4, 11. Oh yeah, not gonna include VR either. This is the song that played in the trailer, right? We're at 11. Now it's 2017. Gran Turismo Sport. That's one I did pick up. So that's 12. Fuck, I didn't realize there were this many actually. And what's funny though is I do own all of them. I should own most of them by this point, so. So that's 12. Battle Rush 2 is 13. Horizon Zero Dawn is 14. Knack 2 is 15. Everybody's Golf. Fuck, I don't remember. That one's a bit iffy. Matterfall? What is Matterfall? I thought Omega Function. That's bullshit. Huh, I've never heard of that. So everybody's Golf, I need to get that. I mean, do I need to? That's a thing. It's like, really, how high would everybody's Golf really rank anyway? I mean, I love Hot Shots Golf, Open Hero. That's like part of it. Everybody's Golf is the original title of that series. So I'm sure I would like the game fine. It's just like there's not really much depth there to where, or not really much to talk about. Where I feel like it's unnecessary for a video. So Neo, am I gonna include Neo? I guess I need to, right? So I guess we'll play Neo at some point this year as well. Can I pause? Okay. We're gonna need to end it. An agenda? No. I'm not gonna include Wipeout Omega collection. I decided. Yeah, I think I decided. So we're at 17. Am I gonna include a hidden agenda though? Just say I do. So 18. Detroit Become Human. 19. God of War. 20. Shadow of the Colossus. 21.
Ogun won't
Spider-Man.
help you here,
22.
but it still has a role to play.
You know what? Let's end here. Next episode, we'll go ahead and continue on. But for now, thank you for watching.